Yes, now rhus-t is a remedy that we actually have less experience of over here because it doesn't grow here. It's poison ivy, and it's common in the US and Canada. Anybody living over there will know it as a plant to reckon with, because you can stay years unaffected by it and suddenly become allergic even to its smell. And then you're in trouble because it produces vesicles all over you. They itch like crazy and they look like jellies on plates. And they're no joke. And when you scratch them open, boy, they're trouble. Rhus-t poisoning is not nice. So it covers that kind of pathology wherever those blisters may occur. It's really big in skin complaints like that. And they're therefore, of course, a really major remedy, maybe even the first remedy to think of in cases of chickenpox. In the days of smallpox, I suspect it was a big remedy too, but mercifully, we haven't had to cope with that much. Not for some while. Not for some while. I've certainly never. It's all been well vaccinated, hasn't it? So if you have a vaccination mark, that's an idea of what that putting on a plate type vesicle will leave behind. Serious. Itching. Whoa. So, wherever there's skin, internal skin is a mucous membrane, that's affected too. So it can go right through the intestinal tract, causing lots of trouble. Now, there's a modality that's very typical for rhus-t, and it is that initial motion aggravates like crazy, but continued motion ameliorates. So they're restless, they're on the move, because stopping means that you're going to have to encounter an initial movement, which is painful. Imagine this situation of inflammation of skin and mucous membranes. Imagine that kind of inflammation going on in joints. Always on the go. We know these people, whether it's called rheumatism or arthritis or whatever the name. Rhus-t meets many of these situations of the joints with that modality. And then there's another modality that's worth bearing in mind that's typical of rhus-t, which is worse for cold, damp, and better for hot, dry. Better for heat, definitely. So whenever the weather changes to cold, damp, we have lots of it over here in Britain, don't we? Rhus-t people get into trouble. And they're better for hot applications. Stepping under a hot shower is heaven, because it limbers up the joints. You get out of bed, that's first movement. You stagger into the shower, you let the hot shower play upon the affected part, and you limber up and you feel better. And then you can get on with the day, until the next day. It happens all over again. That's the rhus-t, more of an acute picture here than a chronic. Which is not to say you don't have chronic acute rhus-t people. If you prescribed rhus-t as an acute for one of them, you'd see Herring's law unfold before your very eyes and you'd be amazed.